The first reason why you don't need experience with women, and what pretty much everyone who gives you this advice online, the first man is this YouTuber who says this, there's a bunch more, Rollo Tomasi, all these guys who kind of say that, okay, build yourself up as a man first, and maybe don't think about girls so much when you're younger. And the first and biggest reason why is so that you can focus on your own growth, your own self-improvement, and your own success. This is something that you've already known and you've already thought, yeah, I'll focus more without a girl. But maybe you've never really experienced what it's like totally, one, being deep in not just party zone, but with getting girls, dating, and literally having sex with girls or having sex with multiple girls a week. But two, also, maybe you haven't experienced the other side of total monk mode where you actually don't want to get girls. So there's two big different sides, and I've experienced both, so I'll tell you right now. If this is so interesting, right? No one has said this before, but I promise you this is the case. I am very observant of my brain, and I'm very much into self-improvement, and I'm very aware of things, right? You might have known, I'm quite aware of myself. I do a lot of journaling and meditation, so this is going to be really interesting. I promise you right now, let's say you're not meeting girls. You're not meeting anyone, dating anyone. Let's say you're not having sex with any girls. But let's just say you are texting just one girl that you like. You're texting just one girl. You're not even going on phone calls with her. You're not even meeting her in person. You're just texting one girl that you like. I promise you, that will sap about 40% of your brain power. Literally just opening up the door of dating, of women, a tiny creek. It's it has this huge impact on how much brain power you lose, which you could put into growing yourself. A huge level. It's absolutely crazy that even a small amount of being open to dating, a small amount of, for example, just looking at girls on Instagram, maybe just having a Tinder account and online dating accounts, and saying, oh no, but this is an efficient way to date. I don't have to go out on dates and I can just quickly right swipe and stuff. I promise you, you're losing so much of your brain power, because if you want to know how to get successful, you want me to tell you something right now, that this piece of advice that I don't hear often. The route to success is to pick one, maybe two big goals, and to dedicate as many thoughts as possible to that goal. When you're having a shit, you should be thinking about your goals. When you're having a shower, you should be thinking about your goals. When you're going to bed, you should be thinking about your goals. If you want to become a successful man, this is what it takes. And when you say, oh, but it's just half an hour a day for me to check Tinder, or it's just 3 hours a week for a date, it's not about the time where we physically do the thing. It's that it saps thousands of thoughts a week away. And this is undeniable. This is non-negotiable. We as men know this. And if you haven't experienced the total bliss of full on declaring to yourself, I am in a period, just a period, not for life, just a period where I'm not even open to girls, and you close that door fully, you will be so surprised of how much of your brain power comes back. It will not be what you thought was the equivalent of how much you were putting into dating. It will not be that. It's this weird outsized return back to your brain power. I know this is a weird thing to say. The benefit of this is that you will excel and you will push forward in your goals, your business, your development, even in improving your SMV, your sexual market value. You'll literally be able to focus more on becoming more attractive later. It's the delayed gratification. It's setting your future self up. And this is the fundamental principles of self-improvement. This is the whole point of self-improvement. We delay a bigger reward for our future selves instead of our current selves. We take the second marshmallow 15 minutes from now rather than just indulging in the first one. We don't cash out our current life and SMV right now for the girls that we can get right now. And instead, we just relentlessly focus on the better girls that we could get in the future. Now you might say, okay, sweet, you could, gain some attractiveness and stuff, but you'd have no experience with girls. And so when you do finally attract some girls, okay, maybe you've got the six pack a year from now, but what if you're really awkward with girls? What if you're not good with them? What if you don't know how to navigate dating and sleeping with girls when you eventually improve yourself and maybe you meet a really good girl, but you've never had practice before? This is where it gets very interesting, because I have not seen this argument online, but I'm going to tell you right now. Practicing and getting experience with girls fundamentally means that those girls are going to be of lower quality. You can agree with that, right? Saying that we want to just practice with some girls right now literally means that these girls are going to be lower quality and easier to get than our actual future wife, right? If you could meet the 10 out of 10, like, dream woman for you, right? No girl's perfect, but if you could meet literally, like, imagine, like, a full-on stunning 10 out of 10 and she likes you too, right? You would just get with her and that would probably be your future wife, right? If everything else worked out. We can't get her right now, but we can get some random girl on Tinder who we know is not our future wife, but we can get some practice. So we have to, like, confirm this. The practice and the experience that we can get right now is specifically with lower quality and, unfortunately, degenerate women. It's with women that we're going to meet in easier places like online dating, Tinder, and nightclubs. And, you know, some other places fine, some gym and stuff. But when you get into this thing of like, okay, I need some experience, most likely you'll go through online dating and you'll automatically meet lower quality women who have fucked a bunch of guys using the same, like, app just before you. And then this is where it gets so interesting, where my heart breaks knowing that I've done this and where I want to, like, stop you from feeling the pain that I have. You learn and you practice the wrong things. You see, to get experience with the girls who are quite easy to get, the girls that you can get right now when you're quite lower quality, to get experience with these girls on Tinder, to get experience with these random girls that you see around you who aren't wife material. Because again, if they were wife material, then you wouldn't consider it as experience. You'd just think like, oh fuck, I met like an awesome girl already. I might seriously get in a relationship with her. So these are low quality women, most likely degenerate women. And the way to, like, actually be good with these girls, if you've never heard this before, this is like the greatest tip. The way to get experience with these girls and to do well with these girls is to act in quite a, like, in a way for you, in a way that you wouldn't act to your future wife. You see, to attract, like, a girl on Tinder, you need to play this game that you don't care about her. You need to play this game that you don't give a shit. You need to play this game that you're some, like, stone cold Chad, this, like, alpha male personality where you don't even like her. You're not going to tell her how you actually feel. You're not going to tell her about your goals, because these kinds of girls, like, you think, oh no, I might do actually, but bro, you can try your authentic way with these dating apps and stuff, but eventually you'll realize if you want to get good at dating apps and nightclub game and night game and everything to get girls right now, and you want to hook up with girls right now, bro, I learned this stuff. The way to attract those kinds of girls is to dumb yourself down and also to date in a way that's quite toxic. To date in a way where you act like you don't even like or respect her. To date in a way where you and her don't even feel like a team. To make these kinds of women more attracted to you, you literally fuck them and then disappear and they'll come after you. To make these kinds of women more attracted to you, you literally don't reply to their messages. Do you see the problem that we're getting at here? The experience and the practice that we can get right now with the girls that we can get right now, that's going to give us the experience of dating in the wrong way. Because when you try to eventually use what you've just learned on your future wife, she's not going to be attracted to you. So what is the practice for if you're not going to actually improve the level that you needed to begin with, the skill that you needed to begin with? Let's say our ultimate ideal goal is beautiful, really high quality wife, really good, like, characteristics, traits, foundations, family, everything, right? Really beautiful girl, really, like, highly, like, sexual and everything, right? And also to have like children with her and everything. That's like the ultimate goal, right? That's the skill. We can say this is like a basketball competition. Okay, we need to be good at basketball to get this, right? What we're doing right now by saying we need to practice, we're practicing football. We're practicing football with the girls that aren't like her, because this inherently, our future wife, we're going to set high standards. We're men on self-improvement. We're ambitious men. So our future wife, she's going to be attracted to a secure, warm guy. She's going to be attracted to a secure, warm, loving guy. These women, they're attracted to avoidance, cold guys. I will say it again, these women that you can get right now, you will get more girls if you act in this way. Now, you might get excited and think, okay, I'll just act in that way and I'll get some girls. But just think right now, again, we are ambitious men. We don't just think one step in the future. You want to become successful. A great tip is, okay, think 50,000 steps in the future. Becoming successful is as simple as literally just looking further into the future than all of the mediocre people around you. It's literally that simple. It's choosing the second marshmallow, but you have to wait 15 minutes for it. So don't just think, okay, well, I can get some girls right now, so I'll just do that. But just think. Let's think about the consequences of our actions. We practice with these girls. We practice being cold. We practice not replying to texts. We practice the way that, like how we speak to them and how we make them feel. And you realize that these toxic traits are very good at attracting a certain kind of women. And this certain kind of women are the ones that dominate social media, Instagram, that dominates online dating and everything. And so we've all this time been practicing playing football, hoping that it's going to help us eventually for the basketball competition where we will meet our future wife. You're gonna go to this competition eventually and start fucking dribbling the ball, kicking around the ball and stuff, and everyone's gonna think you're stupid. Now this sounds like a silly analogy. I'm telling you from experience and from pain that this is exactly what will happen. I practiced, I got the experience that I thought that I needed, and I got good. Very good. Honestly, surprisingly good at attracting like the common girl that you can find on dating apps. And I'm not saying this to boast because this is not something boastful. This is like getting these girls is literally like level 1. Okay, congratulations. You can literally get some girl that has already been fucked this week and you can fuck it too. It's like, this is level 1, bro. If you think I'm boasting right now, this is level 1. Level 10 is like attracting the fucking beautiful, like high quality, and she wants to be your wife and she wants to give you children, and she is so like securely loving and warm that she feels like a wind on your back. She's pushing you. You're literally making more progress to your goals that when you meet her. The kind of woman that when you have some kind of setback, you actually can tell her about it, and she just looks at you with almost like a smug look on her face saying like, well, I know you can do it. What fucking girl you meet from social media or from online dating is gonna say that to you, bro? What fucking girl you're gonna meet from Tinder and you're gonna tell her about your goals? Bro, you can try that stuff. You can try telling some random girl about your goals and she might be into you, bro. I'm telling you right now, it's not right. So I got good at this like cold-hearted, degenerate pickup game, party game, nightclubs and stuff, right? I got good, right? I got the experience that I always wanted. Maybe the experience that you wanted. Do you think that experience now translates into finding a good woman? If the test is to attract a low-quality woman, a hoe, who's got daddy, oh, bro, I'm sick at that. Oh, A star. If the test is to attract a secure woman, a good woman, I'm telling you right now, I'm being honest with you, I had a decent amount of experience. I'm telling you right now, if a woman of wife quality sees me and interacts with me, she would not be attracted to me. Because I have built like the neuroplasticity in my brain. I have built like the muscle memory of acting like a fuckboy in dating. It is natural for me to act in a way that attracts a certain kind of woman but would fully like unattract another kind of woman. And this is the issue of going down like the degenerate path. It's common sense when someone says it to you like this, but we need to kind of declare this. When you go down the degenerate path, you sacrifice, you undermine the future most important relationship of your life. You don't improve it. You will not get like a better wife by sleeping with a bunch of like low quality girls.